Let's take you to the Free State now, where the Jagersfontein community members have described the devastation they experienced to the Portfolio Committee on Mineral Resources and Energy. This as they continue searching for their loved ones following Sunday's tragic mine dam burst. Now, the committee is conducting a 3-day oversight visit at the mine dam, and it wants to assess the damage caused by the mudslides and flooding in the area. Our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu, has been following the developments in that area for the last few days and joins us from there now. Manqoba, must have been quite telling hearing members of the community tell their experiences of what transpired on Sunday.
Well, Marcel, I can tell you that it was quite surreal hearing from some of those community members about, their pain and agony and the trauma that they went through on Sunday. Of course, many of them have been displaced. Over 300 people have been displaced. And we do know at this stage that the damages as far as the houses are concerned, we're talking of over 150 houses that have been destroyed, 50 of them completely destroyed, and just over 100 of them, we understand, have been partially destroyed. So that just gives you a picture of the devastation that these residents have been facing. Of course, many of them at this time saying that they don't have anywhere to go. We do know that they're being sheltered in different areas in Bloemfontein. And when they did get an opportunity to speak to the Portfolio Committee, I think, Masiko, it was quite an emotional few minutes when those residents came to the microphone, ventilating some of their frustrations, some of their fears, some of their, anxiety as far as the situation is concerned. We heard from community members who were in tears, just describing, the trauma that they suffered, having been, washed away with the sludge, some of them managing to survive, but others seeing their loved ones also being washed away. There are still people we know that are unaccounted for. There are 3 people, to be exact, Marcel, that are unaccounted for. And so it was really an emotional time. I think every speaker that went to the podium, they were crying when they were describing exactly what happened and the emotional trauma that they have suffered. I remember one lady who said that we need counseling, telling the Portfolio Committee members that we need to have counseling services, because even now we still can't forget what had happened on that day. We also heard from relatives of those that are missing who say that they don't sleep at night. They still want to find their loved ones. They don't have closure. They don't know whether their loved ones are still alive or dead. But at this particular moment, all they're asking for is just intervention in terms of help. But also, I think importantly, is a cause for accountability, because these residents again echoed those sentiments that they, had spoken to President Cyril Ramaphosa on Monday, to the effect that they had warned this mine that this was going to happen. They knew that this was coming, and in fact they had protested for over months before this could have happened, that this was going to happen. So there's still a lot of trauma as far as the residents are concerned, and we did speak to one of the families that lost their loved ones, the one person that has been confirmed dead. And what we know so far, that this is a 72-year-old man. His name is Aaron Muswewu, and he was one of those that was found on the day after this had happened. And his family is still quite broken. They're saying that they want answers as to how this could have happened. But I want you to take a listen to the sister of Aaron, just giving us a glimpse, or perhaps, how they are feeling as a family when it comes to this tragedy.
I fail to understand how it came until that whole burst. Are they not always checking on it? Are there no means of checking if this thing is safe for people? Because in actual fact, it wasn't safe to be there. Because when it was windy, even before that thing burst, that area was not healthy for living there. That dust, full of chemicals or whatever, when you were there, you know that I'll come back coughing. I would like to see justice being done to the people of Jagersfontein.